Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Today we are going to be reading about habitats around the world. We're there?
Yes.
All right, very good. Just looking at the title, Habitats Around the World, what genre do you think we're going to be reading about? Yes?
Nonfiction.
Nonfiction, informational text, and most likely in the subject of science because we're reading about habitats, okay? Yep. Introduction. What does introduction mean? Yes. The beginning, the start of our text. Here we go. Paragraph 1. A habitat is a place where plants and animals live in nature. There are different kinds of habitats around the world. Some habitats are flat places with lots of grass. Some habitats are always cold. Some get a lot of rain. Some habitats are even under the water. So let's sum up what the author is trying to tell us here. The author is trying to let us know what a habitat is and that there are different kinds of habitats. Do you see that?
Yes.
Okay. Different animals live in different habitats. Let's explore a few habitats. Then on the bottom I see a picture of an orangutan in its habitat. It says, orangutans swing from trees in the rainforest in Asia. Asia is one of our
Continents.
One of our 7 continents. And what habitat is the orangutan in? Yes.
A rainforest.
The habitat of the rainforest. Very good. Next page. Okay, our heading says, welcome to the grasslands. What is the grasslands? Yes.
It's a type of habitat.
It's a type of habitat, and if I look at the word grasslands, it's a compound word. It has grass and it has the word land in it, which means that this habitat is full of grass and land, right? So I'm just using my common sense here, okay? Let's read paragraph 3. A grassland is one kind of habitat. Grasslands are found all over the world. Only the South Pole does not have one. Paragraph 4. Grasslands are what they sound like. They are lands covered with grass. Many other plants and flowers live there too, but only a few bushes and trees. Most grasslands are flat. They cover thousands of miles. What is the author doing here in paragraph 3? Yes. They're telling us what the grassland is, and they are describing the grasslands, okay? He's using descriptive words to describe the grassland. If I am looking at the caption under the photograph, it says, grasslands in the United States and Canada are called prairies. And the animals that we see here in the grasslands, it says buffalo, also called American bison. All right, so it's labeling what the animals are in the picture, okay? Paragraph 5. Grasslands in Africa are called savannas. A savanna has a long, hot, dry season. Animals leave home each year during this season. They leave to find food and water. A rainy season starts after the dry season ends. The animals go back home after the rainy season. The rains allow new grass to grow. The animals eat the new grass. There is also rainwater to drink. When it says that an animal leaves and comes back, what we call that is migration. They are migrating to another part of the world where they can breed, find food, enjoy the warm climate, or get what they need until they come back to their original natural habitat, okay? Here it says, in the photograph, the caption says, zebras and the wildebeest leave the savanna during the dry season. They travel long distances looking for grass and water. So in their case, they are migrating because they're looking for grass and water. What continent is this?
Africa.
It is Africa. So the savanna is located where?
In Africa.
So again, the author is not putting this here for no reason. They want you to make a connection. There is a relationship between this map here and what the text is talking about. This animal, the zebra, their habitat is located in the continent of Africa. Do you see that relationship? Okay, good. How does the author describe the grasslands? And I want text evidence. Who can tell me? Yes.
Grasslands in Africa are called savannas.
But how does he describe the savannas?
A savanna has a long, hot, dry season.
Very good. A long, hot, and dry season. So not only is it hot, it's humid. It's not really getting a lot of breeze coming through there. All right. What else might I find in the grasslands? Yes.
It also has a rainy season.
Thank you. It also has a rainy season that starts after the dry season. Next page. The heading says, "Welcome to the rainforest." So what are we about to read about? The rainforest. All right, paragraph 6, let us read. Nearly 1/3 of the planet is covered in forest habitats. There are many different kinds of forests. A tropical forest is hot and rainy. A temperature averages about 23 degrees Celsius, which is 70 degrees Fahrenheit. A lot of rain falls. A tropical rainforest can have up to 1,016 centimeters, which is 400 inches of rain in a year. Trees and other plants stay green all year long. Many different types of one-of-a-kind, unique plants and animals live in these tropical habitats. And if you look at the picture the author has given to us here, we can see the colorful rainforest, right? We can see how the greenery takes over the rainforest. We can see the monkey, the macaw, and the jaguar. So the author has given us an idea of which animals we would find in this type of habitat. Okay? This habitat is described as what? What type of habitat? Yes.
A rainforest.
Yes, but what type? Yes.
A rainy habitat.
It's a rainy habitat. It is a tropical habitat. So tropical lets us know that it's kind of warm, okay? It's not one of those cold habitats. It's warm and it's rainy. And it even tells us how much rain falls each year in this habitat, which is a lot, all right? We also know that it's home to what?
It's home to animals.
And
Plants. And plants.
unique plants, not just regular plants, but unique plants. These plants where our medicines usually come from. They come from the rainforest, okay? Any other questions about the rainforest? Yes.
How does it happen and that those plants
Because it comes from nature. So as long as these trees are getting what it needs from nature, they're going to. Our heading says, "Welcome to the coral reef." So what are we going to be reading about?
Coral reef.
The coral reef. A coral reef is a place beneath the water in the ocean. It looks like a rock, but it is not. A coral reef is made up of very tiny animals called coral. Hundreds of thousands of corals come together and form a reef. Hundreds of other kinds of animals live at a coral reef. Many sea plants live there too. Coral reefs are found in warm, shallow water where the sun's light can easily reach. They are one of the richest habitats on Earth. What is the author's opinion about the coral reef? I want text evidence. Yes.
They are one of the richest habitats on Earth.
They are one of the richest habitats on Earth. Does that mean the coral reef is going to spit out money?
No.
Well, then what does that mean, the richest habitat on Earth? What does it mean? Yes.
It's very pretty.
Okay, it's pretty and it's rich in what? Yes.
Nice.
Yes, but it's rich in what?
It's warm.
It's rich with lots animals, lots of food. It's a place where you want to be, all right? What is a coral reef? Yes.
A coral reef is a place beneath the water in the ocean.
Very good. It is a place beneath the water in the ocean. Excellent. What is it made of? What is it made of? Yes.
Tiny animals named coral.
Tiny animals that are called coral. Very good. And the coral reef also provides shelter, and it also protects animals from their predators.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay? This is the picture the author gave us for the coral reef. It says a coral reef is a very colorful place. It has been called the jewel box of the sea. And if we're looking at the picture, we can see why it's called that, right? And we can see many different color fish. We can see many different color corals coming out of the ocean. The ocean is so beautiful and blue. So the author is giving us a better idea of what the coral reef looks like if we're not familiar with it, okay?